I had to start this all over again. Good morning, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all those that celebrate. This is Man L's morning beach walk and talk to stimulate thought. I'm out here with my boy. Yeah, just gonna take a little quick beach stroll. I was told by a good friend of mine I should be conscious of the lighting. Yeah, so I'm walking backwards up this sand hill right here. The beach is right there on the other side. The neighborhood is back that way, if you can see it. Yeah, I live on a small beachfront community here on the Jersey Shore. New York City is like 15-20 minutes driving way, I guess, all depending on the traffic and shit like that. Yeah, I was gonna let y'all just take a stroll with me so you can see what my area, what my neck of the woods be like, man. The last time I made a video and I looked at the time that I stopped it, it stopped on 11:11. I be seeing that number a lot, and I've actually Googled it and went on YouTube to figure out what it was about, and then I learned a lot of things about it. I was like, oh, okay, that's a good sign. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna argue with numbers. Numbers been here. Wow, this is interesting. I actually see deer footprint on the beach, few of them, and they're going that way. I didn't even know it was deer out here. Look, check that out. Deer footprint all the way up. All the way up. That's interesting. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little stroll, me and my road dog right there. Good old Simon, the old English bulldog. Had some things on my mind. Then I didn't have something. You could probably see, if I show you guys, you could probably see New York City is like right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see a barge and it's right there. It's not actually low tide. Well, it is low tide, but it's not super duper low tide where I can see patches of land in the middle of the bay. But yeah, that's New York City right there. If you guys could see, New York City. New York City's over here. Over here and over there. I don't know, I think that's Brooklyn right there. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be nice today. It's crazy. I didn't have too many white Christmases in my growing up. Today's definitely not one because it's like 40 degrees out here. The children, they got what they wanted, things that they wanted. I'm an old fogey, so I don't really care about it. I mean, as long as they're happy, I'm happy. I didn't get nothing for Christmas. I got something that actually I did. A good satisfying feeling that the children are happy. And then on top of that, the children ain't even here. They at their aunt house. They're going to Virginia for the whole week. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. What the hell is he doing, man? What is he doing? What is he doing? But he's all right because he'll follow me. The female I got, Candy, she don't listen to commands. She's hard-headed. You call her, she'll look at you, and then she'll just keep going doing what the fuck she wants to do. So I left her ass in the house because I wanted to chill in peace. Might burn me down one, I don't know. It's not as breezy out here as it was the last time. So I don't know what the hell he's looking for. I don't know what he's doing. You see him? I don't know what he's doing. Keep an eye on him and shit. yeah, I had some topics in my head. You know, being that I'm new to this, I have to start writing down, taking little notes. Me and my close friends talk about that. That's what I should. That's what you know, the idea that I had. You know, and it was said that that would be a good idea, and that's what I need to do. You know, just to have some content, little notebook to make this thing a little bit more exciting. But like I said, today I just want you guys to walk with me, see what it's like in my neck of the woods. Just the type of life I live right now. I'm not rich. I'm not a multi-millionaire, thousandaire, nothing like that. You know, I'm coming up slowly but surely. But I'm coming up, and you know, internet and stuff, we didn't have this when I was in my 20s. It was just beginning to floor, come around and you know, in black households we were the last to actually have computers and internet in our homes. Well, you know, other people who were well-to-do, whether they were black and white, they had computers in their house at the time. But even back then, the internet wasn't popping. It wasn't lit like it is nowadays. You know, so I think about those things. I'm like, wow, we had the internet back when I was growing up. We probably would have been like multi-millionaires and billionaires, and you know, we'd have been doing well. Information came kind of late, but it don't mean it's too late to make a move on it. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm new to a lot of this e-commerce, forex. I took an interest in that, and like I'm new to this, so, and I don't have a mentor, so like I'm learning these things by myself. I'll get books, I read, and I'm learning, and you know, I'm going to attain my freedom via financial information. Even though I have a strong interest in other things, like I'm into like quantum physics and metaphysics and UFOs, and like I'm into biochemistry, and I'm a martial artist, so I really like martial arts. I don't have the time on my hands right now to train and practice the way I would like to, and that's one of the reasons why I would like to gain, you know, some financial freedom, man, so I can be able to do more things like that. You know, I got a litter of puppies coming, and my friend down south, he wants to start a kennel, so that's something to look forward to. I have other friends around here. They wanted to have other like investment ventures, and that's good that people are talking about this now. You know, a lot of good brothers out there brought financial education to light. Whereas though when I was coming up, it wasn't. You know, I grew up in the normal, in the average run-of-the-mill black family. You know what I'm saying? So you know, they worked, came home, paid their bills, and had the same ideas about working. You know, we heard you know, I'm Generation X, so growing up, we've seen and heard the old run-of-the-mill routine: go to school, get a job, go to school, go to college, and get a good job. Pay your taxes. You know, that's the old run-of-the-mill thing that, you know, I grew up hearing. You know, in a Christian family or Christian faith. Even when I was a young kid, I really wasn't into that. But, you know, that's how we grew up. And so, in hearing that from being a child all the way up to an adult, made that a habit or routine thing in another part of the mind that we have termed the subconscious mind, or the involuntary portion of the mind, where things just run and play. So I'm meeting great challenges into getting out of comfort zone and doing like as of like right now, you know, I got laid off. So I'm on unemployment right now, and I got other little side hustles that I'm doing just to get the rent paid and things of that nature. And I'm learning to be more entrepreneurial because I have an automatic mechanism in my mind that keeps trying to tell me that I should go get a job, but I don't want to get a job anymore. I don't want to work for nobody because jobs never worked out for me all my life. Jobs never worked out for me. You know, especially when I was younger. When I was young, I didn't really, you know, I got jobs, but I would quit them, get a couple checks and quit them because I want to hang out with my friends or whatever and do other shit. But as I got older and learned a little bit more responsibility, and I would stay on jobs for longer than that and do, you know, do what I'm supposed to do, then mishaps would happen. Like, I remember one time the goddamn county sheriff came to my job to pick me up for fucking child support. I lost my job because of that. I've lost my job due to child support on several occasions, man. It's crazy. And if not that, then somebody on the job would hate you. You could come to work, do your job, be on time every day, do your job, get out of there, you know, operate within the terms or the scope of the job, but then someone would just not like you, and all of a sudden, and that person may be like a manager or a supervisor or some shit like that, and then next thing you know, I'm laid off or I'm fired or one little late one time, and they're like, oh, you were late. You'd be like, wow, really? I've been working this job for nearly a year, and I was late one time. They're in their perfect attendance, and you laid me off or you fired me for that. So it's been like little mishaps and shit like that, man. That's like discouraged me. And then just the filling out the application part is like, that is so redundant and so stupid. It's like filling out an application, I feel dumb doing this shit. Like, how the fuck am I even filling this shit out, bro? This is crazy, man. You know? So I said, you know what? I started learning little things on the internet, how to invest in the stock market. I'm still learning about that, and stock options and Forex and then e-commerce with Shopify, and I ran into a learning curve with that. I have to get back. I kind of pushed that to the back burner because I have a legal issue that I've been that has a lot of my attention on, because that's part of my freedom is cutting loose from this child support, man, because it's like a thorn in my fucking side, bro. You know, so I've reached out. And there was a great guy on YouTube. His name is Amin Osiris. I binge watch his stuff. I study. I read. I got some books. I've already launched my first letters to my freedom to the people. I follow his rules exactly to the letter. So I'm just waiting for a response and to see what's the next step. But until then, I read, you know, I have a Black's Law dictionary. I do what I'm supposed to do. It feels like I'm not moving fast enough or doing enough a lot of the times, but I could only do what I could do. You know what I mean? So, and that's part of my journey right there. Because my main focus is that I want to get free of child support. I want to get my passport. Is my goal. I want to get my passport, and I just want to leave, man. Me and my family, we're just going to leave. Me and my wife, we've already made plans. We just want to leave. Just want to leave this country. We want to leave this country to all the weirdos, the sex traffickers, the pedophiles, the LGBTQ people. They can have this place, man, because just through observation and through my own experiences, this isn't a very safe country for people that really look like me, man. To be honest with you, no racial or no prejudice. We could just do a nice peruse through history up to current times, the current events throughout the United States, and the race relations in this country is just not safe for us here, you know, to raise our children, man. It's just really not a safe place, man. The area I live in right now, the people are pretty cool here. That actually is disproportionate as far as race is concerned. There are more white people that live here, but these people tend to be kind, man. You know, they kind, so I don't have no problem. And they're quiet. It's a quiet area. They're kind. You know, it's a few black people that live in the area too, but they probably outnumber us here, but they're kind. I haven't had any issues. But years ago, when I came to the same area here on the Jersey Shore, we had issues with the pigs, and I heard at one time this area was a very highly prejudiced or racist area. But I've heard that they've cleaned that up, and I haven't had any issues since I've been here. So, you know, but just in general in this country, and even for some reason, man, no one likes black people. And it's like, we haven't done anything to anyone. You know, like the Chinese people, they don't like us. But if you do the history to what white Americans did to the Chinese in this country during, I think it was like the 40s, if I'm not, sometime during the 40s, how they treated the Chinese people. Japanese people don't like us, but we never did anything to the Japanese people. We didn't drop a bomb on you guys, and you guys are still suffering from some of the radiation still up into current times. We haven't done anything to these people. We haven't done anything to the Far East Indians, you know, the one people that look like black people, but they just have like the straight hair and they got like the dot, and they wear the nice flowing clothes. Those people, the East Indians, you know, your Habibs and I guess whatever. These people don't like us. We've never done anything to you. If I'm correct, I think they had their issues with like Great Britain at one time, and you know what I'm saying? And it was always those other countries that suppressed or did something bad to countries that's filled with brown people and black people, and those same people don't like us. And I'm like, that's weird. Black people never even did anything to these people. You know, this country is just not really a safe place, man. It's just not a safe place, you know, because you never know when it'll be. And I've had, like I said before, man, I've had my run-ins with police officers before. You know what I mean? And I even had some talk real grimy to me when I had my 15-year-old daughter in the car, talking about, yeah, just because I wouldn't give them my daughter's age. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's age don't have nothing to do with what you guys pulling me over for. What do you want to know her age for? It's crazy. So I said, well, if you want to know her age, you ask her. I'm not telling you nothing. But and and that guy's telling me, oh, we can make this much worse. Okay, well, I know that guy was soft, because really I know that motherfucker couldn't do nothing to me. It's a man to man. But anyway, this place is not this country is a beautiful country, but it's not safe really for brown people. You know, brown like me. My skin is brown. My hair is different. You know, my whole biochemistry is different, and it's not safe for people here that look like me. I need to be closer to the equator anyway. I need to have more sun. That's why I'm out here now. I learned from a good brother by the name of Dr. Inky, and I also learned from a brother named Brother Polite that that the sunlight is part of our diet, and during these winter hours here, that we could get vitamin D from the sun between the times of 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. So that's why I'm out here, just to get a little sunlight, soak up, talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Burn me down one chill with my dog, and that's it. But I'm gonna close it down now, and I'd like to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to those who celebrate that. You know, all much due respect, and that's it, man. And I'll holler at you guys the next time, man. All right, peace.